Say good morning to the Cody goats and the kitty cats over there. That's Squirt. They all got names. Squirt, Hershey, Riley, we call Spitter, and Raven. They're waiting for their hay, but look at her teeth. Oh, oh. I'm gonna go get some, wait, I forgot what I was gonna do. They're gonna get mad because I'm leaving. But what I need to do is get a hook for the pail. This could work. This could work right here. And then put it up, put a screw in. You need to get a washer though. Alright. Well, I want to, ooh, wait. No, I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that. I got a nice hook there. But, so, watched this video yesterday. I don't know if anybody, you guys watch it or not. Swedish homestead. Guy's, you know, he's pretty spot on with stuff. You can see what I did yesterday. I plowed all that garden right there. I got to do all that section down there. But that's what I'm going to do this morning. But a couple of things first. Got to clean the barn. And then yesterday I watched that video. And he's like I said, he's pretty spot on with stuff, you know. I get a lot of ideas from him. You know, farming ain't much different, you know, place to place. There's different kinds of farming, yes, but you get trying to find a hook in here for a lot of stuff, you know. But yesterday he did a video on, you know, the hypocrisy of, you know, their government and the way that they, and, you know, they do things, or the chickens, and mostly it was about chickens, but beef, the carnivores, the herbivores. Anyway, you know, it's really true. They tell you, I guess in Sweden they're telling people, you know, eat more like a vegetarian, you know, because, you know, the beef, it's polluting the soil, they're polluting the ground. What are they talking about? You know, anybody that's in the know knows that animals, beef, chickens, you know, they provide topsoil. They create topsoil. You know, the manure that cows create, and goats, and whatever you got. They poop and they create topsoil. It's needed for it. And chickens, you know, they're saying, oh, we got to feed them grain. We're vegetarian stuff. They're so wrong. You know, they're so wrong about that vegetarian junk that they're feeding these chickens and animals. It's wrong. You're wrong. The chickens, they should be pecking at the soil. They create soil. They create things for themselves, and they want to be outside. They don't want to be stuffed in all them cages and fed grains. It's not happening, man. They want to be outdoors. So, whatever the governments are saying about cows, I mean, it's wrong. It's big corporations. Just get it in your head. It's big corporations. Follow the money. Just follow the money, and you'll find out why all these advertisements are being made. It's these corporations who have created jobs for people, and they want you to continue to buy their stuff. It's vegetarian crap, the grains. You know, these farmers, these big farmers even, instead of putting cows and stuff back on the land, they're just tilling it and tilling it and tilling it until it's destroying the topsoil. It's got to be, and spraying it with junky chemicals. I'm sorry for these farms that think that they got to do this all the time, and they tell you, oh, it's okay. It's not okay. It's a killer. It's killing the topsoil. If you think that I'm wrong, well, go do research. It's all just research. And crop management. You're creating huge devastation in soil, and you're spraying it with all this junk chemicals. Instead of going back, I encourage anybody to go out and start small farms again, because you can manage the land that you have, small farms. You can cultivate. You can have a few heads of cattle. You can have some chickens and throw all that manure on the land. These big farms, they can't do that. They can't anymore. They have too much land, and they create crops. There's a guy down here. I'm not going to mention his name, but all he does is crop farm it, and he never puts anything on it except sprays the land with junky chemicals, just to prevent weeds. Sorry. Go cultivate. It's junk. It's just, oh, let's get some more. We got to get more and more and more out of the land. Well, you're taking. You're never going to put anything back into that land except spraying it with junky chemicals. So I encourage people to go out and use their land. Don't rent it to this big corporate farm anymore. Just use it. You can make money. It's hard work, yes. Just grow your own vegetables even. Get a small little tractor and go till it. Look at me. I'm doing it with a GC 1720 Massey Ferguson. It's a subcompact tractor. Yes, with me I'm making a farm, and I have to get a little bigger one. Yes, I'm going to next year. But you can still farm it with these small tractors. You can. Get a little bit of... You watch next year how I do hay, and you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how this is going to work. I'm still looking for a washer or something. And it's just do it. Use your land. Use your land to create something and put back into the land. Stop, if you want to be a vegetarian, at least get some compost from a farm and throw it in there. Throw it on your land. You're destroying it. These farms are destroying it because they're just not putting anything back on the land. Oh yeah, we're dumping this on there. We're putting. You're not doing anything for these cattle. They roamed the earth, like he said in his video in the Swedish homestead. There used to be lots of buffalo and everything. They roamed the land. They pooped on the land, and they created topsoil. They create the topsoil. We don't do nothing but destroy it. These farms are destroying it. And, you have to be able to put back into the land what you want to get out of it. And just keep making crops that doesn't, that spraying the land. Well, how much are you going to get out of it? You got to put nutrients. These cattle, that's what they did. And all these people, these corporations, these big farms, they want you to be scared of cows and vegetarians. I mean, you got to be so wrong about cows. They create. So all you vegetarian people, you don't have vegetables without big animals roaming the earth, creating this topsoil that you need to have your vegetables. I throw manure on this land so that crops can grow. I don't do anything else. You throw a little bit of fertilizer in with the potatoes, but all the land is cultivated, and all the land is just you just put manure on it, and that's all you have to do. So go out and make your own little gardens everywhere. The old-time farmers were right on. They made money. We didn't spray all the land with all this shit. We cultivated the cornfields. Just drove through them with a cultivator and cultivated. You know, you had a little weed, so that's the way it was. Nowadays, they just spray and that's it. Spray chemicals on your land and destroy it. So, I don't care if you get mad, these corporate farms, you get mad, whatever. You guys got to put stuff back on your land. Think about it. It's the animals that make topsoil and the forests. There's no trees around you. You're not going to create nothing. You gotta put back into what you're taking out. And so I encourage small farmers again. Go back to the way it was. I encourage it. Got a little land, take it back from these big corporate farms. Do a little farming, create your own vegetable patches, sell it on the side of the road, sell it to the farmer's market. You make money. And it's fun on top of it. Just doing a little bit of growing and see how it goes. Get some animals around. A lot of homesteads should be, just start a homestead. You could live right off your land. So do it. Do it, because it's the best thing for this earth. The government doesn't want these little homesteaders. These big corporations, they just want to go pick up milk on these big corporate farms, 2,000 herd. Who cares about that shit? They put so much milk on the market now, they're throwing the frickin' milk away. Here in New York. I don't know what about anywhere else. They're throwing it away. These big corporate farms. They've destroyed themselves in that respect. Alright, I've ranted enough. Bye.